Sandman.
Greetings, friends. Did you know that among others, there is a special group of respected, honored, and powerful demons? In this video I will tell you about this group of 72 demons, also known as Ars Goetia. Ars Goetia, also known as the Lesser Key of Solomon, the 72 Pillars or the Lemegeton, is a grimoire or book of spells that contains descriptions of the 72 demons that King Solomon supposedly summoned and confined in a brass vessel sealed by magic symbols. Ars Goetia assigns each demon a name, rank, and function. It also describes the demons' physical appearances, seals used to summon them, and the angels that govern them. The exact origins and authorship of Ars Goetia are unknown. Some scholars believe it may have originated in the Middle Ages, with parts dating back to the 1st century CE. However, the earliest known printed edition dates to the 17th century. It may have been influenced by earlier medieval Solomonic grimoires and demonological classifications. Over time, the text was expanded and elaborated upon, perhaps incorporating elements from Jewish mysticism, Babylonian mythology, and Greco-Roman magical texts. The lists of entities in the Ars Goetia correspond, to high but varying degree, often according to edition, with those in Johann Weyer's Pseudomonarchia Daemonum, an appendix appearing in later editions of his De Prestigiis Daemonum of 1563. The stated purpose of Ars Goetia is to instruct magicians on how to summon and bind the 72 demons in order to force them to do the magician's bidding. Each demon is associated with a specific skill or knowledge that they can impart to the magician who controls them. For example, the demon Bune teaches necromancy and corpse animation, while Glaciolabulus teaches all arts and sciences and declares the things that are not known. The Ars Goetia presents itself as part of a larger work called the Lesser Key of Solomon, which is made up of 5 books focused on demonology and ceremony magic. Ars Goetia, descriptions of the 72 demons. Ars Theurgia Goetia, descriptions of the spirits of the air. Ars Paulina, descriptions of the angels of the hours of the day. Ars Almadel, descriptions of the angels of the zodiac. Ars Notoria, prayers and orations. The Ars Goetia section is presented as the first book because summoning and controlling demons is seen as necessary for power before commanding other spirits. The text is attributed to King Solomon, suggesting he wrote it as a grimoire for his sorcerous practices. However, Solomon is unlikely to be the true author, and instead represents a prestigious biblical figure associated with magic and authority over spirits in Judeo-Christian tradition. The 72 demons listed in Ars Goetia correspond to the 72 names of God. Their names reflect roots in ancient mythology and religion, including figures like Baal, Moloch, and Dagon. Each demon is associated with a specific function, astrological sign, metal, plant, or animal. For example, Bur, the 10th spirit, teaches natural and moral philosophy and logic. He appears during Sagittarius and is associated with the plant wormwood. Bodis, the 12th spirit, tells past and future events, reconciles friends and foes, and governs 60 legions of spirits. He appears during Pisces and is associated with the plant agrimony. Bifrons, the 15th spirit, lights corpses' candles at funerals, teaches astrology and geometry, and moves things to people's favor. He appears during Aries and is associated with the plant lady's slipper. The demons' ranks reflect a hierarchy from kings and princes to ministers, though sources differ on the exact rankings. Their physical appearances emphasize monstrosity, with vivid descriptions of forms or bodies parts from bats, serpents, lions, and more. To summon the demons, the Ars Goetia provides circular seals or diagrams associated with each spirit. The magician was instructed to replicate these seals in the area of summoning after purification rituals. The summoning rituals involve conjurations and invocations, oriented around the 4 cardinal directions, calling on higher powers, and requesting the demon's presence. Promises and threats are used to ensure the demon's obedience. Once summoned, the demon would impart knowledge or perform tasks for the magician. Requests ranged from destruction of enemies, detection of secrets, location of treasure, and more. However, the demons were understood to be dangerous, so precautions were provided for containing them in a triangle of manifestation away from the magician's body. Dismissal rituals would send the demon back to its plane. The Ars Goetia reflects the late medieval and Renaissance fascination with magic, astrology, and occult philosophy. As a grimoire focused on demonology, it emphasizes acquiring power and knowledge through supernatural means. While likely drawing on actual ceremonial practices, there are debates over whether it accurately represents Solomonic magic and to what extent it should be considered a legitimate resource by modern magicians and occultists. It helped solidify notions of demonology and infernal hierarchies that continued in later literature and folklore. The legacy of the Ars Goetia also continues to appear in popular culture. References to the text and its demons are found in novels, films, anime, games, and music. Often the names and descriptions are used for shock value or creating an occult atmosphere, rather than advocating magical practices. This phenomena reflects the enduring dark mystique around demonic books of magic like the Ars Goetia.